I've lost my drink somewhere. Jamie's the only one with a drink. Obviously, Jamie's the one with the drink.
Well, you know, why change? It's not that strong. Why change habit of a lifetime, really? So there you go, on brand straight away. Happy days. It's nice to actually like meet you properly because I don't think we've ever properly spoke before. I think we've sort of like been past like ships in the night,
just
and things, and like all.
It's like, oh yeah, right, yeah.
And I say all my girls down south, they talk very highly of you and say that you're very sweet. And
they don't know me very well, do they?
they all talk about you being very quiet, and you're clearly not very quiet. So
well, it depends. I have I'm fairly, believe it or not, I'm fairly introverted. So I have like my social battery will go, and then yesterday it hit 7 o'clock, and my face just drops, and I get resting bitch face.
Oh, I did it all the time.
When my social battery, I'm just like nobody. Well, I did it at a Christmas party as well, and everyone was just, "Are you okay? Are you alright?" I said, yeah, I just don't want to talk to anyone. Otherwise I can be social.
I just go home at that point. If I don't want to talk to people, it's like I'm done. Go to bed. See you later.
Well, I always have to wait for her. She's an extrovert. She's never done.
You know,
opposites attract, isn't it?
Yeah,
is that the way it works?
She can talk to everybody on my behalf.
But we're here. We're obviously here on the bus, which we haven't kind of realised what Carl's calling the bus. It's just sort of. We don't know.
We don't know. We've been trying to make up names, but we got Bussy McBusface. That was.
It's just not a poll if you don't have.
Yeah.
Like,
Carl's bus.
It's either that or the Hancock Megabus. Isn't
it?
So kind of that's where we're at. But
the buckle bus.
The buckle bus.
The buckle bus.
We can go buckle bus.
We can work with that.
Yeah,
that
a bit
works.
of alliteration.
Yeah. But so you're playing later today then?
Tomorrow. Everyone seems to think I'm playing Sam.
You've been here all weekend, so you're making the most of the weekend, aren't you?
Oh yeah, well I'm being sensible today because I've got to rest my voice because I've been doing a lot of.
So that just means lots of drinking then instead.
Water, unfortunately.
No, you just have whiskey to kind of like soothe the
well,
Go all husky then for tomorrow.
But yeah, no, 7 past 7 on the paddock stage tomorrow with the full band. It's going to be very noisy.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
So I don't think I've actually seen you play before either.
Okay.
I've listened to your stuff, but obviously you northern folk don't always venture down south. Same as us, like we don't like
come up here.
It's a very long way. Well, not too long. It was what, 4 hours?
Yeah.
It took us to get up. It's long enough, but. Yeah, so you know what's special about playing this festival? What excites you? Why do you want? You're playing tomorrow then, so why did you come here on Thursday? What is it that kind of draws you to spend like the entire weekend here?
I mean, it's like meeting up with a huge family for Christmas. That's kind of like how I can think to describe it. Everyone's mingling. There's no sort of like us and them kind of attitude from the artists. Even, you know, especially the Americans, they're getting rid of Michael Walker's behind the bar yesterday. I thought, don't serve me. But everyone's just super friendly. I mean, we can just sit down and like have a chat and hug some cushions, and just catch up with people. Because I think as well, artist-wise, obviously I'm friends with a lot of artists, and we can never catch each other because we're just sort of rotating around the country, and so it's a great opportunity to actually catch up with people for once and just make connections. Just make friends. I've made friends. We've got some neighbours on the campsite. Made friends with them. They're great. They picked up our washing. It fell off the line. They picked it up for us. You know, they're threatening to steal my dad's dog, but that's fine.
So with the crowd here, do you kind of notice there's maybe a different crowd to what you would normally have at Shady Club North? Because obviously it's one of those locations where people kind of come down from Scotland, people come up from London, and there's plenty of people from Manchester as well. So is it nice to kind of know that there is a different crowd?
It's a good cross section of like the UK country fans, really, isn't it? So it's a lot of new faces, a lot of familiar faces, but everyone's just really happy to be here, and that's what I love about it.
And we've got the sun shining on Saturday.
Yes. I didn't think it was going to come through today, I'm not gonna lie. I got worried. I was like, oh no, I hate being cold.
So you have got some new music as well for your set, don't you? Because you released a sort of track about 4 or 5 weeks ago now, must be.
Is it? It was April.
Well, we're in June, aren't we?
We're in June
Yeah, so it's about 4 or 5 weeks.
4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is that 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, 5 weeks
it's only
ago.
a month, isn't it? A month's 4 weeks.
May.
No shot.
6 weeks.
times 4.
I'm the maths teacher. That's
I was going to say, he's a teacher, so
that's worrying.
I'll take it.
You've got a teacher and a taxman, 2 people that really should be able to count, and it's like, you know...
And a musician, I can count to 4. Just about. So yeah, 4 weeks.
We'll go with that.
I released a single back in April, which is my first love song that I released because someone was saying, "You don't love me. I've written me a love song. You don't love me." I'm like, "I do love you. I just can't write love songs. It's come out really cheesy." This one came out less cheesy than the rest of them. So I'll do something with that one, and then I can say I've done it.
Did you need to look like anyone for any like other tracks for inspiration then when writing it, or was it?
I think I tried looking at.
You got to be careful what you say right now because you're being watched.
Those eyes.
Hold on, right? What track would I not to listen to?
Well, I kind of tried to take inspiration from people like Chris Stapleton because Chris Stapleton can write an absolutely gorgeous love song, and it just doesn't sound cheesy. It's just like, oh my god, it's beautiful. So I was like, I'm going to try and channel that, and a bit of Brothers Osborne as well, try and channel those vibes. And it doesn't sound anything like Chris Stapleton or Brothers Osborne, but it gets the sentiment.
Did it get approval? That's the main thing.
It did, thankfully. I think the live version,
tentative approval,
which may or may not be in the set tomorrow, got more approval than the recording version. So I have to release the live version of it.
There you go, live from Buckle and Boots.
Yeah.
That can work.
That's not. I have to sort of ask anybody not recording.
So are there kind of many other artists you're looking forward to seeing this weekend? Because it's such a mix of where having this festival where you get this mix of UK and America. There's not many festivals like this where it is almost 50-50 kind of thing. Yeah,
it's amazing. Well, we had some yesterday. Obviously, Jade headline yesterday, and it did an absolutely beautiful job of it. Audra, of course, as well. She's got the same management as me, so she's like a sister.
Yeah.
And
she did not stop moving.
Oh my god, I was like,
have you got that much energy on stage?
No.
Do you feel like you need to up your energy level?
I play a jumbo guitar. I am terrified of knocking things over. Or people. I do not want to piss off my band members. Take a headstock to the eye.
Audra, I think we should have expected it, because like when we were speaking to her on like Thursday night, it's like, okay, this girl is fun, this is going to be something. And she sort of gets on stage, and it's like genuinely like watching ADHD in action. It's, it's just like, I'm going to go here. Like,
no, this is the first time I met her
as
well, and I think she just did an absolutely amazing job of it, and it was a pleasure to watch her, and just the voice of her as well. Wow. But yeah, sort of a few others. Obviously, William Van Morgan, for the first time watching him as well. But he's an absolute babe. Shannon. I'm trying to Georgia Nevada. I'm really excited to watch her. Fargo. They're on after me as well. Highly recommend watching them. Highly recommend watching them because they're just so much fun.
And also, they've done the stage times quite well here as well, don't they?
That's
it does kind of mix. So you can always see. You might not see the whole set, but
people that sort of go back and forth are going to wear the grass down.
Yeah, you can go between the two. You can catch snippets of kind of almost every. If you really wanted to, you can catch every single set going, which is the great part of this festival. I think that you don't feel like
sample it all.
You've not got your kind of your list of where I need to be, what time I need to be somewhere.
Right. And then you've got the clashes as well. You're thinking, oh no, go on. Oh yeah, no, it's well staggered. I like that. I do like that about this festival as well. Yeah. They make sure that everybody can enjoy a bit of everything if you want to.
And I suppose lastly, most importantly, when are you going to make your ass down to the promised lands and come and play
the big smoke?
Bare folk in the big city.
I've just been last week. I did Couldn't Tune the Afternoon, which is a fantastic event.
With Gavin and Christine,
and they're absolutely lovely. But I am looking.
Plenty of chances to have networked then there to get,
Never know. I let the music do it. I'm too introverted to network. But
sounds like us. I let him deal with the interviews, and I kind of just I do the
she's great at it, so she'll zip around, find the right people. She'll be like, "Have you met my wife?" Nice to meet you.
To be fair, we were talking about how Audra moves around on stage, like watching Tammy in the pit when she's taking photos and stuff. It's just like she's here, she's there.
The amount of people I watch just grinning while they watch it go back and forth. It's like watching a game of tennis. So fun, but she's absolutely fantastic.
Still gets better photos than me though, so you know.
Well, she is very good at what she does, and she also does a magazine now as well.
Oh.
Heard it's called Underexposed. It's very good. She actually did an interview with the Hancocks in the latest issue, so we get all the down low about the festival. Between you and me, the recording was 50 minutes long. For 3 pages.
We have all been there. I know that full well. Like, my interview with Candy Carpenter over Zoom last year, I think was about 2 hours. And it's like, I need to try and get
How long
this
was it meant to be?
We didn't set up any time. We just started chatting about like Sabrina and how we're both really terrible vegetarians. She's a vegetarian until she gets drunk, and I was a vegetarian until I discovered chicken and decided it's like how have I missed this in my life for like 19 years? It's like what is this beautiful substance?
Oh gosh, yeah, no, I have a few friends that like doing it. So I think I tried being veggie, and I think it lasted less than a month. And I thought I can't do it. And I think I was drunk as well. I just wanted a Mackey's, I just wanted a cheeseburger. Terrible.
Have fun then, anyway.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Enjoy watching today and playing tomorrow.
Yes, get to just be a normal audience member today, which is nice. And prep for tomorrow.
No karaoke singing along stage to keep the voice fresh.
No, I'm gonna have to remind myself. Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Happy days.
Make the most of tomorrow.